Hey guys, this is Amy from MBS Elite Training, and today I'm here to talk with you about your nutrition plan and your exercise log and food journal. First, we're going to go over the nutrition plan. What we're going to do is we're going to send this to you when we're all done, so you can just listen. So don't worry, you don't have to write anything down. You're going to get all the info. So basically, our nutrition plan is pretty much a vegan, plant-based, whole foods diet. And what we tell you guys is this is something that is going to bring you back to health. And we're going to detox your body really good. And once we detox your body, and then at that point, once you get to your weight loss goal, once you get to your fitness goal, if you decide to add in a little meat, a little chicken or something like that once or twice a week is okay. But at first we have you take it all out of your diet and basically get your body and health right back and get you healthy and fit. Okay, so our first thing for our diet is you're going to follow this until you get to your goal, or longer if you would like. And what we're going to do is you're going to eat basically any type of vegetables, any type of fruit. You can have any type of vegetables cooked, beans and legumes, and you're also allowed to eat tofu. Make sure it's organic and non-GMO. Some people do not like tofu, so if you don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to eat it. Any type of fruit is fine. Now, as far as dried fruit, what we tell you is have in very small amounts. You can have dates. But if you do dates, make sure you soak them. Like if you put it in your smoothie, 1 or 2, don't go overboard with dates because they're also high calorie content too. For nuts and avocado, right now we have you pretty much take them out. If you want maybe a little bit on top of your salad or a little bit added into your dressing that you make, that's okay. But at first, we would like you to take as much of the fats out, even though I know it's healthy fats, but we want you to take as much as you can out. But again, if you have a little bit, it's okay. Maybe once or twice a week. Don't go crazy. Seeds, we'd like you to have a tablespoon at least of flax a day in your smoothie. Make sure it's ground flax. And then, maybe chia seeds every now and then. If you want to make like a chia pudding, that's okay too. Grains, you're allowed any type of grain. If you have, like, for example, rice, make sure it's brown rice, not white. You're allowed any type of non-starchy vegetable, so you can have potatoes, white potatoes, red potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, squash. You're allowed those things. Spices and seasonings. If you can have any type of spice and seasoning, just make sure if you're going to use salt, you just add a little bit at the end, or we tell people that you can use Bragg's liquid aminos as like a soy sauce, but don't go overboard with that too, because you want your sodium to be low, not really high. When you cook your food, you're not going to use oil. You're going to use either lemon juice, tomatoes, onions. You can put a little bit of water in the pan when you cook, and it works pretty well. Or like vegetable broth, that's fine as well. You're going to take out dairy food, so no dairy, and you can substitute that with like an almond milk or soy milk, like non-GMO soy milk. You can have, hemp milk, oat milk, something like that as well. So animal foods, you're going to take out totally right now any type of animal food. We always say if it has a mom, a dad, a face, it swims and anything like that, you're just going to take it out. But again, later on, once you get to your goal, if you add it in once or twice a week, a very small amount, it's okay. Same thing with eggs, no eggs, but it's your preference once you get to your goal. For us personally, we do not eat meat. It's just something that we decided it's better for our health, and it makes us feel at our best. Also, caffeine. Right now, if you drink coffee, we just tell you there's a product out there called Ticino or Pero. It's like a coffee alternative. It's more herbal based. We have you can drink that. First you can do like half of the Ticino and half coffee, but eventually your goal is to get off, you know, caffeinated beverages. You're allowed teas. You know, a lot of the teas are decaf, so that's okay. If you're gonna use like a stevia or a sweetener or something like that, just use stevia. And eventually you can add in like maple syrup and things like that. But at first we want you just to use the stevia, or you know, things like that, because you don't want to have too high sugary things either. No alcohol or carbonated drinks during the plan. Again, once you get closer to goal, if you have a glass of wine every now and again, that's okay. But our goal again is for health. Because we know the weight, you'll lose weight, it'll come off. But our main thing is to get you journey back to health. What we'd like you to have is a protein powder, whether it's hemp protein, pea protein, no whey protein, soy protein if you like soy. Again, it's organic, non-GMO soy. We also have, you can have the raw powders, that like the raw vegan powders that they sell at the store, those will work as well. Organic juices, we'd like you to juice at least once a day, and you can have, you know, any type of juice, preferably green juice, and then you can add in a little bit of like apple or grape to sweeten it up a little. We do not have you eat out at all during this time. Now, if you're somewhere and you're starving and you have no other food with you, you know, if you make a better choice, maybe like a salad or something like that, then that's okay. But we try not to have you do that too much, because then, you know, when you go out to eat, they put sugar, fat, and salt in your diet or in your meal, and you just get really, you know, your taste buds go crazy, and you really just want to keep doing that as well. But again, if you're out and you have no other choice, we understand. Just try not to make it a habit. That's why we tell you to prepare your meals, pack them, pre-pack them. Maybe do it on Saturday or Sunday, whatever day works best for you. You prepare for the week or even a couple days at a time, and that'll really, really help with your weight loss, your health, and just overall being in general. And you'll really just not only help yourself, but if you have a family, them too. Okay, so we give you a sample menu, and it just basically breaks it down for breakfast, a snack, lunch, a snack, and dinner. And then again, around what time to eat. And you know, you want to make sure you don't really eat past 6. You want to make sure your heaviest meals are earlier, a little bit earlier in the day, because you just don't want to go to bed with really heaviness on your body. Because remember, when you're at rest, your body needs to rest as well. And if your body's working to digest food, then you're not going to get as good of sleep, and you're going to be a lot more lethargic in the morning. Now, when you're going to be eating more high fiber, high plant-based foods, you're going to be using the restroom a lot more. So just keep that in mind, you know, when you're on this plan, that, you know, you're going to feel a lot different than you did before. And at first, too, your body's detoxing, so you may get headaches and you may, you know, get stomach cramps. Just know that as part of the process, your body's trying to get rid of all the bad stuff. You know, maybe if you ate out a lot before, ate fast food or something like that. So just keep that in mind when your body's trying to get rid of all the bad habits that we've accumulated over the years. We give you a base plan of what you're going to eat for breakfast, snack, and this can help you when you go and organize your food for the day of what you're going to be doing. That'll help you as well. And then once a week, you're going to pick one day that you're going to do all liquid. So you're going to do juices, smoothies, you can do almond milk, soy milk, something like that, water, teas, just so you're giving your digestion a rest for one day out of the week. Okay, so that's your meal plan. And then again, if you have any questions, you can email us, you can you know, send us a shout out on Facebook and just say, you know, I have a question, can you know, answer my question for me, and we'll do that as soon as we can and let you know. Or if you have, you know, you're say, okay, well, I'm out here and I don't know if I can eat this or not, just ask us and we'll help you, because we're here for you. We're here to change your life, help you change your life, and we want you to get to your goal. Okay, so now we're going to go over the food journal. The food journal is something that you're going to keep record of. When you get everything, you're just going to print it out, and have it in a binder or something so you can write all your info down. So basically the format is you're going to put what the time of the day that you're eating, what meal it is, what did you eat, how much of it did you eat, were you hungry when you ate, before you ate, how did you feel after. So you put a plus or minus, and where did you eat it? Did you eat it at home? Did you eat it out? So you can kind of see, well, okay, I had this meal and I didn't feel too good after I ate it, but I ate it at a restaurant. Okay, so maybe that, then you could say, okay, well, that probably is why I didn't feel so good. Or I ate it at a friend's house and I don't know what she put in it, so it kind of made me feel tired after. Or the next day I felt sluggish. Okay, why did I feel sluggish? Did I have something that I shouldn't have? Okay, well, now I know I can take that out of my diet and not go back to that again. Or, because we understand sometimes, again, if you're out or whatever, you have no choice, but this is helping you see, okay, how you feel, or did your weight go up? Why did your weight go up? How late did you eat? And how much did you eat? And ours is not as much on quantity as quality, but we also know that, because we know if you're eating more plant-based, you cannot overeat on beans and rice and vegetables. You could try, but you can't, because you'll feel really, really full. But we just tell you, eat until you're satisfied. Don't overeat, but just eat until you're satisfied. Sit a couple minutes. If you have one plate, if you need a little bit more, okay, but just give yourself a little bit of rest digesting the food. Try to eat a little slower than normal, and you'll do great. Okay, and our last thing that we're going to go over is our exercise log, and it's basically right now in a calendar format, and it's going to give you the days of the week, the date, and you're going to be walking every week 7.5 miles, which is about 1.25 miles a day. And you're going to mark, okay, I walked 1.25 miles. What time did I walk? Okay, did I do it in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon? And then what was your other activity that you did? Now, we require you to do 5 hours of physically intensive activity per week, and that can include what we're doing here. You work out with us, or if you're working out at home or something like that. And then the extra time is going to be either a lot of extra walking, or you could be doing some other activity, maybe yoga, maybe maybe have a kickboxing class or something like that you find, or maybe do tennis or running or something like that. And you're going to log everything in here. And this is also something that you're going to be printing out as well to keep log of, okay, did I walk every day, or did I walk so many days of the week? Okay, you're going to check it out. What activity? Did I miss some activity? Did I do my activity that I was supposed to do for the week? Yes or no? So it's just kind of helping you keep track of your daily habits, and eventually, it'll be routine for you, so you won't even have to think about it. Did I do this? It'll just be automatic. You'll wake up, do what you need to do for the day, and then, eat well, exercise well, and just feel good overall. So if you have any questions, again, you can email us, give us a call, hit us up on Facebook, and let us know, what you need help with or whatever, and we're here for you. So again, this is Amy from MBS Elite Training. Today we went over your nutrition plan, your exercise log, and your food journal. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.